Hello my dear friends of the world! Today I'm going to show you how I developed my slide technique and my alternate positions. I worked on them both simultaneously with this exercise and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So don't go anywhere. This is an exercise that helped me develop my slide technique. And basically, first I set the metronome slow. And by using alternate positions, so you gotta have a few things here. You gotta have a metronome. You gotta have some kind of recording device on you so that way you can listen back, because that's very crucial in being able to develop this, is you have to listen back to what's going on here, because I'm going to tell you in a minute. By using alternate positions, by using a metronome, and by using a recording device, you can work on your slide technique and your alternate positions simultaneously. So this is how we'll do this. First I'll just demonstrate the very first part of the exercise. We'll talk about it and I'll tell you how the rest of them proceed. Okay, so gotta get the metronome. Today I'm gonna have it at 68 beats per minute, okay? And you can move this up as you start getting more comfortable with it. You can start moving the tempo up. But let's start slow. I always start things slow. At 68 beats per minute. It's a good one. And we're going to go from E in second position to E in seventh position. Now the goal here is to make them sound the same. So if you were to listen back on the recording after you do the recording, you're not going to be able to hear the difference at all. It's going to sound like it's in the same position. So we got the E here. Right? We got the E in seventh. Okay? So we're going to go back and forth between those. And I wrote this all out for you. At the end of the video, I'll tell you how you could go about downloading it. So don't worry about trying to remember everything because I have it all written out for you. I wrote out all this stuff for you. So here we go. Here's the first part. 2, 3, 4. Now, that exercise will make it so you get used to flinging your slide at the right tempo to enable it to sound uniform. Because it should technically sound like this. It should sound like you don't even move. Look. Now that's one of the harder ones because it's going from second to seventh. You know, some of them aren't such a big distance. You know, this one is like one of the bigger distances. But if you can get that distance, one of the bigger distances, when it comes time to the other ones, it's just going to get easier because you're used to going the distance. And the next one I'll do is I'll do it on F. You know, it's the same thing. So we're going to go from F in first position and F in sixth position and do it the same way. And I wrote out all of the possibilities, all of the main possibilities. There are a couple exceptions though. There are sometimes some notes that have multiple alternate positions. For example, the D. So that has a few places you can play that D. I just used, for this sake of this exercise, we're just going back and forth between two of them to get comfortable with those. And most of them are only two alternate positions. It's only as you get higher up in the partials that you can get a lot more alternate positions at your disposal. So here we go with the one on F. This is first position to sixth position. Now it should sound the same. It should sound like this. The more you do it, the better you will get. You'll get more comfortable with it. And you have to record yourself. I'm telling you, this exercise only works if you're recording yourself because it's going to keep you honest. You have to record yourself. So you record yourself and you listen to it. And when you're not able to tell when you're moving and it sounds like you're staying in the same position, that means that two things are happening. It means that your alternate positions are getting taken care of, and it means that your slide technique is getting taken care of. And you're moving at the right speed to get there in time where it's hitting the pitch like valves, folks. So, as I mentioned, I wrote this all out for you. This is part of my download called Trombone Exercises that will make you a great player. This is just one of the chapters of it. So I wrote them all out, so all the different alter positions. So this particular exercise is, this one's a 5-page exercise where it goes through all the positions, all the possibilities. I wrote them out, and I wrote out the slide positions for you, and it ends with the high C, The high C's where it ends, and that's going to be going from first to third. So that's in the book, and then this is I think it's the world's first interactive digital trombone method book, and it's been out for just a couple weeks as the time of this upload, and the response has been really great from all of you. I really appreciate you all so much, everyone that's downloaded it. 30 countries have been representing it. So I welcome everyone else to be a part of what I like to call the trombone family. paulthetrombonist.com/books, or you can click the little link in the description here wherever you're watching it. But the chapters that are discussed in this book are developing sound. I show you exactly how I developed my sound. I have the exercises that I use to this day. I work out of this still to this day. I show you my lip slurs, the articulation exercises, my major scale approach, my full range of the arpeggios. I like to use the full range of the arpeggios from the lowest possible chord tone to the highest possible chord tone, regardless of what inversion it is. I don't even think about inversion. I like to practice the entire range of the instrument, regardless of what inversion. So I don't like most method books, most stuff, they just show stuff in first inversion, second inversion, root position. I don't even think about that. I just think about the whole range. We may do a video on that too in the future. So chromatics, getting completely comfortable with your chromatics by practicing your chromatics chromatically. As you heard, the slide technique, the alternate positions, I got a low range builder, I got a high range builder, I got trills, I got jaw vibrato, slide vibrato, turns, pedal tones, mouthpiece exercises, getting back into shape after you haven't worked on the trombone in a while. You took a little break, you want to get your stuff back in shape, got a great exercise on that. And the way it works is it's all clickable, some videos to support the content. So you go here and then you say, oh, I want to see a little more insight on that, Paul. And then all you got to do is you got to click the little thing, and then I pop up, and then it's there, and it's just like, it's pretty cool. I wanted to price this so everyone could get a copy. So it's the cost of a fast food meal for a lifetime of my knowledge in the method book. 1/7 the cost of taking one lesson with somebody for a lifetime of knowledge, folks. So it's there for you. If you're new here, I welcome you. Welcome here to Paul the Trombonist world of fun. And everyone else that's been watching, I appreciate y'all so much. Thanks to the patrons. If you enjoy this content, you find some value, why don't you hit a little subscribe or a like here. Leave a comment, say hello or something like that. I appreciate that. I always love to communicate with y'all. And it's Paul the Trombonist, sign off. Oh yeah, be sure to turn on the notifications so you can get these videos when they come out. So because I know sometimes they get lost in the subscription feed. But yeah, that's it. paulthetrombonist.com/books or paulthetrombonist.com bookstab. That's how it goes, folks. You're the best. You take care. Peace.